Today's challenge is specific. It is based on the simple fact that most YouTube channels calling themselves flat earthers are persisting in their promotion of a map and model that have no proof and no basis in reality. This is a map and model based on research, if you want to call it that, by Samuel Burley Rowbotham in 1881. This map and model was created in a time before any of the technology we have today was even invented. This circling sun and moon model over a circular map with an ice ring and a domed terrarium over the top are figments of the imagination and have been so sufficiently debunked as to be laughable. This map and model is absolutely and unequivocally holding back the flat earth truth. It is the cart dragging the horse behind it instead of the horse pulling the cart. If this map and model were even remotely realistic, anyone could have been convinced that it is the truth, and somewhere in the last 135 years, someone would have proven it. All the technology and inventions that have occurred in the last 135 years have been unable to prove it. Quite to the contrary, in that same amount of time, the globe lie has grown stronger and many more layers of deceit have been added to it. In other words, the lies have grown stronger in spite of the appearance of Rowbotham and his vivid imagination. The challenge we present is clear. Anyone who presents and promotes this circular model is being challenged by those in this community who are willing to debate anyone and everyone who makes videos or blogs presenting this model as what is being called the flat earth model. Because it is not representative of the observations and repeatable and testable hypotheses, nor is it a replacement for the globe, we will be challenged by the mainstream media and mainstream science, and they will debunk it, just like many of us have. When this occurs, and we are expecting this as a result, the flat earth movement will become history, and we cannot afford to allow this to happen without a challenge. Is it any wonder that what began almost 2 years ago as a flat earth movement has nearly stalled and is being kept alive on the operating table? It's been on life support for over 6 months while the same group of people regurgitate the same disinformation, all the while selling books and monetizing YouTube channels, which has become the focus. Not only has the momentum crashed, the mainstream hasn't even bothered to mention this movement lately, and furthermore has no reason to. So we as members of this community of truth-seeking individuals are left with this challenge. Show us the proof. Not your theories or speculations or opinions. Show up and prove how you can say that your model based on circling everything is true. We only want the truth. We'll accept nothing less, and all the shill name-calling is over. If you sincerely call yourselves truth seekers, step up to the plate before a jury of your peers and prove your case. If you cannot, or if you choose to ignore this challenge, consider yourselves irrelevant, and the rest of us will cast you off as more concerned about your own ego, your own following, and your own direction than you are about finding the true earth realm. We will consider you unconcerned about finding the truth about this realm we call Earth. On a side note, those of you who consider the flat earth as entertainment and consider yourselves characters acting out a reality YouTube show, your following is made up not with serious researchers, but with those who simply feel the need and desire to be entertained and are not in search of truth. To those listening to this who just want to be entertained, this is not what we are about. That should be clear by now. Over the last year, we have shown you how and why the media will and can debunk this whole circling map and model. It is every bit as bad as the globe. Either we debunk you or you debunk us, and either way, we will come closer to the truth. And after all, isn't that why we're here? We will not respond every time some circle earth proponent says we are crazy or a square or diamond map is ridiculous. If anyone believes they can prove the AE map or the Gleason's map are a true representation of the flat earth, They can come here and prove it once and for all. If they are able to accomplish this, they will end this controversy once and for all. Until then, the enemy is the mainstream media, not us. And if we can debunk this circling map and model, you can be certain they can. This is the Flat Earth Conspiracy Channel with this public service announcement. Thank you for listening.